Well, goes on a run. Her pedometer is basic. It records distance of 40 kilometers to the nearest integer and an average speed of 10 kilometers an hour to the nearest integer. Will works out her greatest possible and least possible times and expresses the difference as a fraction a over b. Okay, well, speed is distance over time. We can rearrange that to time is distance over speed. So if I want the minimum value of the time, then I need to use the minimum distance divided by the maximum speed. We divide the smallest by the biggest to minimize something. Okay, so the minimum distance will be 39.5, that's my lower bound, and the maximum speed 10.5. Technically speaking, it can't equal 10.5, but it's the upper bound, so we still use it. We just acknowledge that, that it can't necessarily be that exact time, but we can get as close to it as we want to, essentially. I'll just leave that be for the moment, and let's work out the maximum time. That's going to be the distance was even further, and we're going slower. So 40.5 over then 9.5. Okay, I want to actually minus these. It's going to be the maximum minus the minimum. Well, I'm going to first of all times through by 10. So this makes it a little bit easier to deal with, I think. So then the difference will be 405 over 95 minus 395 over 105. To be honest, I probably should have cancelled them down already, but I will do so now. So I'm going to divide everything through by 5. I'm going to get 81. So 5s into 40 go 8, and then 5s into 5 go 1. And then 5s into 100 go 20, so this is going to be 19. Minus, and this is 2 lots less, so it's going to be 79 over 21. Okay, I've got to put it over a common denominator, so I'll do 81 times 21 minus 79 times 19 all over 19 times 21. All right, now actually these are very close in value, so I'm going to use a little trick. I can make this 80 plus 1 times 20 plus 1 minus 20 minus 1 times, sorry, that was not 20 minus 1, 80 minus 1. I mean, look, if you just want to do it by hand, this I think should be okay. I think although it might end up being more complicated. Okay, 19 times 21. All right, that is going to give me 80 times 20. I'm not actually going to work that out, but then I'll get plus 80 plus 20 plus 1. Then I'll be minusing 80 times 20, and then I get minus 80, but then I'm minusing it, so I'll get another plus 80 and another plus 20, but then I'll end up with a minus 1. So these cancel, don't even need to calculate them. The 1 and the minus 1 cancel. I'm actually left with 100 plus 100, or 200 over 19 times 21. Well, that there is actually, I probably should have done this already, 20 minus 1 times 20 plus 1, which gives me 399 because it's 400 minus 1. Okay, and I can't actually simplify that. That is my fractional answer. So what was it? 200 over 399. So I just want to do 200 plus 2 lots of 399. That's going to be 798, which gives me as my final answer 998.